Hey everyone, it's the immortal John Hancock here, and I'm talking about a video where I did an interview with Peter Griffin the other week, and that DVD Fever guy, he did quite a number on me, didn't he? And look at him, he got a, it's over it's over all the games I sold, and then when I took games off kids. The guys have donations to a museum, and partly go to museum, partly go to guys, games, and beer, and I just sold them all for my own profit. And poor old Dominic here, he got full copyright strike on his John Hancock video when he says it's literally fair use. But whiny DJ Switch PDX, PDX, real name Jeff Sorensen, threw his dummy out the pram. I said a counter notification, or he did, said a counter notification. He won't take Dominic to court because the video will return in 10 working days, so 14 real days, or on April Fool's Day, when he will be proved the fool. Ha ha ha. But Dominic says when it returns, please watch it a lot to get it back in the algorithm. So, this is what happens, and I only just got rid of this shitty full copyright strike recently, and thankfully it doesn't seem to have affected my channel too bad on the whole, because when I previously had a copyright strike back in July last year, I was trying to deal with it. It absolutely buried the whole channel as a whole. Just whatever you put up, nothing. Anything that was there already still got seen, but anything you put up in the meantime, nothing got seen at all. And the effect, once I finally got rid of this problem, got rid of the strike, it was still still taking effect for about another month. It was absolutely shit. Of course, you try and get hold of YouTube's customer support, such as it is, and they just tell you everything's fine, just keep making great content and the algorithm will find you. No, it's your system is fucked. Absolutely fucked. And they just don't want to know. It's just, are they based in Nigeria or something? They're just shit. Even though they have names like Rose and Theo, but you're just talking to them by email, so they could be based anywhere. Anyway, copyright strike. So this is what happens when you get it. And I took a screenshot and posted it as a community post. It's one copyright strike. We received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law, because they claimed it was a genuine copyright removal thing. And this is why it's such a shitty system anyway. They claim it's a perfectly legal thing, even though it's not legal, that what he's done. It goes against their rules, but they still put it ahead anyway. Because my video is literally fair use. Everything I was doing was critiquing, commentary, whatever you call it. It was all fair use on this video. But as a result, your video is removed from YouTube. Your channel receives a strike. If you get 3 strikes, your channel, along with any other associated channels, will be subject to removal. What you can do? Do nothing. Oh, thanks YouTube. Do nothing. Brilliant. Oh God. Oh, all the help you give me on this. What you can do with it? Do nothing. Fantastic. Strikes expire after 90 days. Oh, big sarcastic, by the way. Strikes expire after 90 days as long as you complete copyright school. Request a retraction. Submit counter for notification. I just went straight to the submit counter notification. Deleting the video will not remove the strike. So if you're in this situation, don't delete the video, because then you can't even fight the strike. Content removed. The following videos have been removed from YouTube following the copyright removal request. There we go. Strike on the March 18th. So that's Wednesday this week. Content removed by that fucking oddball. I used both of his interview. He did his interview in 2 parts, uploaded at the same time, and it totaled about half an hour anyway. Why did you just put it all in one video, dumbass? So one of the biggest video game collections. That's what it's called. And it was a shitty. He obviously saw his arse on this one. It was a shitty title anyway. It was like one of the biggest video game collectors just retired, something like that. And He didn't even mention John Hancock's name in the title, so if he had, he would have got a lot more hits. But no, he just thought, oh, let's just put some really abstract title in there and people will find it. And he only got about 1,500 hits on each video. Select action. I think that's where we come to the next page when I do that. What happened? Your video is removed from a copyright removal strike. While the video stays removed during catch notification, the strike has been released from your channel. Well, it hasn't. Has it? Oh, hang on. That's this is strange. So, so the strike's been removed. Oh, well, I suppose if it goes against my way, if it doesn't go my way, then I get the strikes reapplied. I don't know. Because that's what was confusing. Because on the main studio dashboard thing, the thing where it says active copyright strikes, 1 of 3, it was there that it wasn't. So I thought, oh, the problem's gone. Because I did try to email him at the time, and to say what the hell are you playing at. It's fair use. I thought he'd overnight he'd retracted it, but no. So it's still removed, and so I've done a counter notification. See details. So this is sort of what you get. One of the biggest, that's what, yeah, just retired. One of the biggest scammers, one of the biggest cunts in the world. Well, I've got 2 cunts in one video. Now I'm not going to play the video, obviously, because it's going to be. I don't want to give him a second chance to strike it. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Video can't be seen or earn revenue because it was removed from YouTube, and that's why I put on my on there. I said when it returns, please watch it a lot. So please, everybody, watch it again to try and get it back in the algorithm. Because then it's basically died for 14 days. It's no one's watching it. It's dropped out of favour, and no one will ever see it again. I know Gamers Nexus had a video recently that got taken down by Bloomberg unfairly, and so they were campaigning with that. But they have over 2 million subscribers, so they can get people to rally round for them. I've got less than 10,000 subscribers. No one's rallying round for me in those numbers. Anyway, so the content business to review your videos 10 US business days to review your counter notification. That's 2 weeks. If they don't provide proof of court action, your video will be reinstated. And I said they have to take me to court in the UK because I'm in the UK. He's not going to, wherever he is, and I think he's, I don't know, somewhere in America land. He would have to come over to the UK to take me to court. He's not going to. Take action. Now, I just tried clicking take action again, and it brings up his email address. So, because I can send him an email. That's where that came from. I said I sent him an email, which he hasn't responded to anyway. So I won't show his email address on here because then I'll get into a bit of trouble. So that's basically where it is. I mean, 2 weeks on from Wednesday, which was the 18th, I will just double check, even though I'm pretty sure it is. Will be Wednesday, April the 1st. April Fool's Day. Brilliant. So that's where we're up to for now. So yeah, I'll just go through a few comments on this post. So thanks to everyone who's commented on it. PWR World Official, I want John behind bars. Absolutely, me too. I'll heart and like everybody. The Gamer Comedian, some people estimate his collection was worth $1 million. So if he sold 60% of it, like he said, he'd have $600,000. So he still comes out rich. There was an old live stream from years ago where he said he would sell the collection for the right price. He took donations for years because people thought they were contributing to a museum, but Hancock profits in the end. Because Hancock's a bastard. I'm not sure what Kid Guzzi is going on about great performances by the guys and girls, unless you watch my Saturday Night Live trailer reaction, which has about 3 views on it so far. So, but in the meantime, please go and have a look at that as well. I'll show you that in a bit. So yeah. And the absolute lengths, PO Box Christmas 380, the absolute lengths that Hancock and his defenders will go to try and hide the truth. I wonder if Jeff knows just how much money Hancock stole from the public on this museum scam. But if you watch the interview that I pulled apart, he says he's like a massive. They go back years, and they've even worked on getting money for charity before. I wonder how much they actually coined in from that. Hancock is still selling Immortal John Hancock Museum T-shirts, stickers, and mugs online. Well, the only mugs, obviously, the people who believe him. But mugs online, even after selling off all the donated games and pocketing the cash donations for the museum. He took the public for well over $500,000. So I said, yeah, indeed, he's a major scammer. I'm aiming to break a brief video about this strike soon. It's a video. I wonder if DJ is also getting a cut. I said he won't take me to court either. He just has to do it in the UK courts, since that's where I am. I could give my own comment to heart, but then it might be a bit obvious. So there we are. I'll just show. Yeah, this is sort of the behind the scenes where the channel content is. So yeah. I'll only posted up on Thursday morning, and 27 people have watched it so far. That's doing well, isn't it? That's YouTube for you in 2026. I've also there's also a few videos where I've uploaded them, not done anything with yet. But I've had a strange thing last few days. Just people there's obviously some random troll coming through, just sticking a dislike on loads and loads of videos, and just like 3. Somehow they've got 2 dislikes on that one. It's obviously some troll with a beef about nothing. And the strange thing is, because I got it on all of them, including that Quake one, but every now and again, the algorithm or the YouTube, however it works, will go through all these in time and work out whether it thinks they were justified. So if someone, the trouble is, as what someone once told me, the dislike is a useless metric anyway, because it doesn't tell me why they disliked it. Are they a troll? Was there a why in the day? Do they not like the game? It tells you nothing at all. But yeah, it'll figure out whether any of them are genuine, and it'll weed them out. And so if they try and dislike them, and it thinks it's not genuine, it'll just remove them anyway. So they're completely wasting their time. But I did have one a while back. It's quite a funny one, this, I think. Relooted, I think it was. Not a good game at all, really. It's kind of a... what kind of game was it? I did just sort of... oh, God. It was like another game I can think of, the title of which has gone out of my head. But it was... it's kind of passable. I'd play it for a while if it didn't have so many bugs stopping me from playing it properly, which is a problem. Windy pops. And where are we? Analytics. So on here, yeah, it got 229 views, and that's because I got loads of comments, loads of trolling comments on it. So I put a daft title on it. Best game relooted. Best game of 2026. The people didn't like it because the lady is black. That's why. It's a bunch of trolling racists, basically. And so, but the fact they've all gone and commented on it, and they've gone along and look at that downvotes. 1 upvote, which was mine, and 17 downvotes. But because they've all when you downvote a video, YouTube still sees that as engagement, and it will then just make it think, oh, people are engaging with this video, I'll push it out to more people. So they think it will actually absolutely kill the video. It won't. It does the complete opposite. As you can see, because of their actions and all the comments I've put on it, 24 comments including my replies, it's got over 200 hits. And of course, from the game, when you watch the gameplay anyway, you can't see how many dislikes it's got, unless you're if you got a button mushroom for a penis, and you the kind of person who installs one of those extensions, haha, but a browser extension where it can show you how many dislikes there are, then that's the only way you're going to see it. If you've got nothing better to do all day. In which case you should. I'm recording this quite late at night. You should go on. The ITV used to have Job Finder at 4 a.m. and they should be looking looking for a job. Because they've got nothing better to do than come on and dislike my video. But I'd say they just went to trolling racists, and I just put that for a laugh. Best game of 2026. It's obviously not, and they just got all the racists out to come and dislike it. But I say, if you really want to harm a video on YouTube, the way to do it is simply do nothing. Don't watch it. Don't comment on it. Don't click on it. Don't upvote it, downvote it, whatever. Don't give it the oxygen of publicity, as they say. Or as the great Linda Smith used to say, don't give it the oxygen of oxygen. That's who she used to say that about. Some celeb who didn't really deserve to be a celeb, and she said I wouldn't give him the oxygen of oxygen. Actually, I'll look it up now. Hang on. Talk amongst yourself for a minute. Blah blah blah. Oxygen of oxygen. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah. An episode of Room 101 where Paul Merton was talking about Bernard Manning and Neil Hamilton. Neil Hamilton's former Tory MP. So I'm not quite sure which one she's talking about, but just says, I don't like you saying his name because it gives him the oxygen of publicity, and I'm not happy with him having the oxygen of oxygen. So, yeah, she's brilliant. So, it could be... sure, I've used it a few times, actually, looking up a website which has all the information on about this kind of thing. So it could be several people she's talking about. It works for lots of people. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. So I can't watch Claimant, DJ Switch PDX, PD file. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking weird name anyway, isn't it? Can't see that fat fuck running a DJ booth anyway. So there we go. It's just a right load of old fanny, and we're going into the weekend with this strike hanging over me. So as I say, when it's all done and dusted, please watch the video again and like it if you haven't already liked it when it comes back. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Please like this video, share it with friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications, and
bye, have a beautiful time.